Arnab, first of all, I think I should congratulate and wish Ms. Smriti Irani good luck, because I definitely agree with what Ms. Saba Naqvi said, that she is a very formidable opponent and even we have immense respect for her. On a personal level, I am wishing her good luck. Your question is that why is it that the Samajwadi Party has not declared their candidates in Amethi and Rae Bareli? I would just request you that please don't jump the gun, because the nominations would be filed around 19th of April. The decision whether candidates would be fielded or not would
we won't take you seriously if you put up a dummy candidate now.
Now is coming to a
you put up a dummy candidate now to save your face.
Now
that's not going to be taken seriously.
Please, can I complete my line, please? You will get some insight into what I am, telling you, and it would help you. Now, a second thing is that we are not running away from contest or have been reduced to a B team, because let me just apprise you of some facts. In Amethi and in Rae Bareli, the Samajwadi Party in the 2012 elections had won the maximum number of seats.
Exactly, but you gave it up. You see, I don't know what favors are you taking in return.
They can be.
What favors are you taking in return from the Congress Party? A promise to go soft on the cases against Mulayam Singh Yadav in the CBI?
Let me say this, that ideologically...
How do I know you've not done a deal?
Please, that those cases are over. The Supreme Court had given its verdict. Yeah, I'm telling you why you shouldn't be thinking on those lines, okay? Because that case is over and the Supreme Court was looking into that case. It's history now. So
no, you've done a quid pro quo. You want me to go down to basics? You want me to go down to basics? How do I believe you? Is it true? No, 1 second. This country does not... Because you're dodging.
Don't interrupt me.
You're dodging. You're not answering the question.
It should be relevant.
No, you know
if you only allow me to complete myself.
Gaurav, just a minute. Gaurav, just a minute. Gaurav, just a minute. Gaurav, just a minute. Just a minute.
Listen to me first.
No, you listen to me first. Just a minute.
Listen to me.
Just a minute, Gaurav. Just a minute.
Please.
Just a minute.
You listen to me, because you asked me a 2-minute question and I want to reply to that.
Yeah, because you're meandering around and not coming to the issue.
Our biggest opponent, and we have been fighting the communal politics. No, I am coming to the issue. Now, at certain constituencies where we feel the votes get divided because we have similar vote banks, and we want to ensure that the BJP candidate is defeated. I'm not talking about
absolute
one
rubbish.
Candidate. It is important that we ensure that where we field our candidates, the Samajwadi Party wins.
Come on, please. Gaurav, please.
For some constituencies,
Gaurav, what are you talking?
Congress didn't field its candidate.
Oh, so this is the most bizarre argument.
But for 2014, it's too early that you are jumping the gun.
I'll tell you one thing.
It's not a bizarre. I think you are far away from the politics.
And I think
on the ground.
Yeah, and I think, Gaurav, can I tell you this, Gaurav?
But don't
mind it. Don't mind it. But you are far away from the truth.
Yeah.
You are falsifying facts.
I will not mind.
You are far away from the truth. You are refusing to tell the truth on national television, so I will have to say it. I will have to tell the people the truth.
Wait.
I'll tell the people the truth. Can I tell them the truth? Can I tell them the truth? Can I tell Newsa viewers the truth of why you've not put up a candidate against Rahul Gandhi?
Why not? Why not?
Should I?
Whether it's the truth or not is something that I would later comment on.
I'll tell them the truth. The truth is, because the Congress Party did not put up anyone in the by-election in Kannauj in 2012, in which Dimple Yadav won. Dimple Yadav, wife of Akhilesh Yadav, won. There you are, you are silenced now. I'm glad to see your silence. In 2012, the Congress Party did not put up anyone in the by-election in Kannauj. So you are doing them a return favor. And this is the worst thing among political dynasties in this country, that dynasties think. Political dynasties. Don't shake your head.
Can I respond?
This is exactly Mr. Kesavan. Mr. Kesavan, this is a fact. Dynasties do deals.
Can I respond to a long question now?
No, it's
he had won He has won 2 full-fledged elections.
You don't come to me,
winning
but
the
you ask
mandate
me a
of the
question,
people
Arnab.
in
Is that
massive
fair?
numbers. If you call it dynasty, it's completely, shying away from the truth. In fact, you can call, and it's very unfortunate that, you call a legally held Lok Sabha election where he's winning 71.78%.
Listen, don't give me semantics.
It's because it's a
Don't give me
I think
some. You can call it anything.
And I think one point we are missing, Arnab.
No, you can call
Arnab,
it
you have still
genetics.
not got
You
onto the
can
main
call it
issue.
dynasty.
No,
You can call it anything. But that's not the point. The point is, was there a deal between the Congress and the Samajwadi Party or not in Amethi? Was there a deal between the Samajwadi Party and the Congress Party or not in Amethi? Was there or was there
The
not?
point is, not that we are always united to stop the communal forces.
Really?
And that is the only that even Mr. Akhilesh Singh ji said today when he spoke to the press. Communal forces have to be stopped, but by making partisan comments, it's not fair. But I think you are really missing out on one point here. You have still not addressed why Smriti Irani ji asked for Mr. Modi's resignation in 2002, used such strong words. I feel that she is being made a scapegoat to contest because there is internal division within the BJP, like they've sidelined everybody. I think it's a ruse to send Smriti Irani ji here and make her take the fall and make her a scapegoat.
So there are 2
and
points.
lose an election which nobody can win against Rahul Gandhi.
Okay, 1 second. 2 questions. Therefore, Smriti Irani,
Arnab,
you are a
can I please
scapegoat.
come
But
in?
before that,
I want to say something, Arnab.
No, you
Never
had
in
a
my
deal
life.
with the Samajwadi Party. Samajwadi Party and Congress did a nice deal which has now got broken. But Smriti, anyway,
Arnab,
that question is put to you twice about your changing position
Arnab, let
vis-a-vis
me
Mr.
say
Modi.
this,
I
that
think you must answer it.
Your screen
And
says not contesting,
I think-
whereas my statement is very clear. And my statement is this, that you should not jump to conclusions. You should wait till 19th of April, and this decision would be taken by Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav, who is the party.
really, and you were waiting for the BJP to
So
announce
wait
the
till that
candidate to
time.
take that decision.
May I?
Why are you rushing into, concluding?
So Gaurav Bhatia,
things?
either
So
you or
just wait for
Akhilesh
some
Yadav
time.
will fight the elections from Amethi, or some dummy candidate we never heard about.
Arnab, can I get in? I just
Yes,
want
please.
to-
Before I go back to
never knew
Smriti
you had
Sabha.
so much interest, particularly about the candidate of Samajwadi Party.
Can I, Arnab, just to say, I don't know. Can I just get in, because I've interviewed Akhilesh Yadav just about 10 days ago when he was very clear. What he said was, जब कांग्रेस मुश्किल में होती है तो हम उसकी मदद करते हैं. He said it to me in an interview.
My God.
And he was very clear that the party decision at that point is not to put up 2 candidates. He said it with a note of sarcasm. So clearly, there is this, at this point, whether they change their mind or not is a different issue. And Gaurav and the Congress spokesperson there, the point is, if you are serious about putting up joint candidates in various seats, then others have spoken about it. Obviously, there is an understanding between the Congress and the Samajwadi Party on fixing seats. I mean, it's hardly something your own
Seat
chief minister
fixing.
has said it to me. So, it's
Mr.
been
Kesavan,
printed.
you have no answer
So
to this
it's very
today.
hard for you
It's
to
so
deny that.
transparent today.
You should ask that to Mr.
Seat
Akhilesh
fixing
Singh.
between
I can't be a
political
spokesperson
dynasties.
For Mr. Akhilesh Singh. I can't be a
Akhilesh
spokesperson for
Yadav.
Mr. Akhilesh Singh. If he has said that, they should answer it.
Well, he
Akhilesh
said
Yadav,
it.
Sorry. You should answer it.
Well, he has said it. Maybe he has exposed it and maybe you don't have an answer.
No, can I
Mr.
please
Kesavan. Not at
answer
all.
that,
Anyway,
Arnab?
I have not heard him saying it. I have not heard him saying it on TV.
Can I
neither
answer
have
that?
you.
Light wolf chala gaya.
Well, he has said it. When he has said it, that's a fact.
Arnab, can
Sabha has
I
just
please
revealed
answer
it. Anyway, I put this question back to Smriti.
Arnab, can I please?
Smriti,
No.
are you a scapegoat? No, 1 second. Are you a scapegoat? Because look back at your political background. In 2004, also, you were chosen to contest against a Congress bigwig, Kapil Sibal. You lost. You got 26% of the vote share. Today, you have been pitted against Rahul Gandhi. So the point is, whenever a popular face is needed, a popular mass face is needed to sort of make life difficult for a party bigwig from the Congress party, Smriti, you are chosen. In that sense, do you feel like a scapegoat of sorts? Do you want to answer that question which has been put to you directly by Mr. Kesavan, which I am repeating right now? Are you a scapegoat?
I never thought in my life that the time would come where on News Hour I'd be at the receiving end of sympathy from a Congress representative. And for Mr. Kesavan, let me quote a very favorite poem of Atal Bihari Vajpayee, who said, "Na haar mein, na jeet mein, kinchit nahi bhai bheet mein." संघर्ष पथ पर जो मिले ये भी सही वो भी सही, वरदान मांगूंगी नहीं. I think it's a huge compliment that my organization gives me when they choose me particularly to battle out, as you say, the Congress bigwigs. This is a battle that is being fought to win, and win we shall. Specifically given that there is an anti-Congress wave in the entire country, we have a witness in the name of Sabha Naqvi, who is not politically tainted, who is reaffirming for you that there is a wave against the Congress party in particularly Uttar Pradesh. And when it comes to the constituency of Amethi, there is an angst against Rahul Gandhi for incompetence, for the fact that he has shown indifference. He has limited himself to just ghoshna and not done anything in terms of implementing projects on the ground.
Please.
Okay, Mr. Kesavan, you want to just... Okay.
If there is a wave, Arnab, if there is a wave in the country, why can't they place any candidate from Uttar Pradesh and Amethi and win? Why do they need a popular person like you said yourself, a popular person like Smriti ji? They can get anybody who's a local person, who's from Amethi, and let him contest against Rahul ji. There is a wave of BJP. Even the BJP president is running away from Ghaziabad to Lucknow. He's scurrying for cover, and you say there is a wave of BJP? I think it's laughable. I think it's real mockery.
Mr. Kesavan, I think that instead of concentrating on what my leadership is doing, what is interesting is Mr. A.K. Antony trying to hunt for partners to stop Mr. Narendra Modi because he sees Congress defeat is imminent. I think read the writing on the wall, sir. It firmly tells you that on the 16th of May, sir, you shall have the honor of sitting in opposition.
No, I'm here. We'll all be sitting here and discussing Amethi to Smriti ji, but Arnab, you just answer this. If there is a purported wave of the BJP,
my only request to you, Mr. Kesavan, is this. On a parting note, since you are so keen to discuss Amethi, Mr. Kesavan, my only request to you is this, and let me reiterate on News Hour tonight. I am the candidate for the Bharatiya Janata Party from Amethi, sir. Rahul Gandhi is the candidate and the sitting MP for the Congress Party from Amethi. If he deems, sir, that the people of this country and particularly the citizens and voters of Amethi deserve to have a debate on issues of development, sir, let me reiterate. Name the time, name the place, sir. I shall be there for a debate with Mr. Rahul Gandhi.
Ma'am, Shri Rahul Gandhi will answer this question himself, and ma'am, the answer to you will be given not by Rahul Gandhi in the TV debate. Ma'am, the answer, please, ma'am, the answer will be given to you soundly the
Sir, we can do a public debate if you
want.
want.
Make sure Rahul Gandhi
wins in a resounding way
for the work, dedication and commitment.
We can do it in Amethi.
Please let me complete. Please let me complete.
My challenge is this, sir. We can do it in a public arena in Amethi. You call it the Congress Gad.
Kindly let me complete.
मैं आपके गढ़ में आकर चुनौती दे रही हूँ. अगर राहुल गांधी चाहे तो सार्वजनिक रूप से अमेठी में मेरे साथ डिबेट कर सकते हैं, सर. आपके गढ़ में आकर मैं आपके सामने ये अपनी ओर से निवेदन प्रस्तुत कर रही हूँ.
But Mr. Kesavan, you didn't answer my question. No, you didn't answer my question. If there is so much confidence, and we have 7 more minutes on this debate, if there is so much confidence that you had, please tell the people of this country why you picked up an ex-BJP man who in 1998 won on a BJP ticket from Amethi called Sanjay Singh, took him, declared him to be a virtual Assamese and gifted him a Rajya Sabha seat from Assam in January this year. Why did you do that? What is the unique qualification which this man brings?
He's been with the Congress party much after the elections in 99. It's not that he parachuted right now.
Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean? Gandhi family is close to Satish Sharma, right? Now you tell me, is it true that Satish Sharma got a thrashing from Sanjay Singh in 1998?
This is all unfounded statement.
Unfounded? Election Commission data are unfounded statements, Mr. Kesavan. Check your facts.
Let me complete.
Check your facts.
No, 2 times the Congress party has lost, one in 1977 and one in 1998. I know my facts, Arnab.
Yeah, so then,
my facts.
So then,
I'm saying that who did
Sanjay Singh thrash in 1998?
He defeated Satish Sharma. It's fine.
Yes, and is Satish Sharma not close to the Gandhi family?
What are you trying to insinuate?
And was Sanjay Singh not from the BJP then? Did he not beat him by 23,000 votes? Was he not on the 29th of January picked up and taken in a surprise move when Tarun Gogoi held him by his hand and took him there? And the entire Assamese press also at that point of time asked, Mr. Tarun Gogoi, what are you doing? You pick up a man from Amethi just because you want to make Rahul Gandhi happy? and Sonia Gandhi happy. I want you to tell me what unique qualification did Sanjay Singh bring to the table? Tell me.
It is the same unique qualification which Smriti Irani brought when she was given a Rajya Sabha.
Which is what? Elucidate it.
Everybody has
Elucidate it.
Everybody has their own value addition. Everybody
Kesavanji,
value addition.
let me give you a little insight into my own family background. I have a family in Vadodara, Gujarat, a husband who's a Gujarati, and since we're talking Assam, I don't know whether anybody in this country knows, but I have a grandmother who lives in Dhubri, Assam. So don't talk about family connections and background, sir. I have multiple answers that I have for you this evening. But the two answers, in fact, that I'm not getting from you, Mr. Kesavan,
Okay,
are
counter
these.
question to you, Mr. Kesavan.
We have spoken about Rahul Gandhi's dismal performance as a parliamentarian. I have had absolutely no response from you on that question. My second question, sir, I'm talking about his performance in Parliament.
This is about.
Sir, I will also refute. I will tell you how I will refute, sir.
It's not about
Government of India data, sir. Itself says that for Government of India, which was run by the Congress party, sir, has said that in a constituency which has 25 lakh people, there are only 8 allopathic hospitals with a strength of 152 hospital beds. Government of India records, sir, a government run by your party, says that only 1% schools in Amethi comply with the RTE Act, the Right to Education Act, which seems to be one of the favorite things that Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi speak about. Sir, the per capita income of Amethi is 10,000 rupees, much lower than the state per capita income, which is at 17,000,
Now,
1/7 of the national per capita income, sir. These are the facts.
Now, one second.
I don't want to hear announcements, sir.
1 second. Can I request both of you? Can I request both sides? Just for a minute.
Happened on the ground.
Just for a minute, both sides. And I know that both of you have come completely armed with facts against the other. But you know the person who's being edged out in this
Well, I'm the
debate?
candidate, Arnab.
No, the person, yes, I know. I'm sure you have, and I'm sure Mr. Kesavan
I'm the
has.
candidate from the Congress party.
One second. Gaurav Bhatia wanted to ask you a counter question. But before that, Gaurav Bhatia, you know, on 11th of March, Akhilesh Yadav confirmed there is a reciprocal deal with the Congress. And Madhusudan Mistry has also confirmed that there is a reciprocal deal with the Samajwadi Party. I really think today, Gaurav Bhatia, in the national interest, you should publicly admit that we have done a reciprocal deal with the Congress. Because if you won't, then I will pull out the comments of Akhilesh, your party leader, and Madhusudan Mistry, Mr. Kesavan, senior leader. Should I do that, or will you make the admission before you ask your question to Smriti Irani?
Arnab, I have seen Mr. Akhilesh Yadav's statements. I was there when he was giving a couple of interviews, and he categorically also mentioned, please pull out those statements as well, where he said the decision would be taken by Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav.
The comment I have is that they have shown courtesy by not fielding any candidate in Kannauj against Dimple Yadav, and he linked that to not give to a similar courtesy.
Arnab,
and Madhusudan Mistry says Samajwadi Party has not fielded any candidate, Raebareli and Amethi. We are also going to reciprocate the same. Is this honesty?
I was present.
Is this honesty? You tell me what is the logic of fighting each other everywhere but not against your individual leaders? Tomorrow you'll do a deal whereby you'll say that even if there are allegations of corruption, we won't touch our individual leaders on either side. What is this live and let live approach between the Samajwadi Party and the Congress Party?